night was alive with the fury of a brewing storm, its winds howling like the cries of lost souls, setting the stage for a tale of dread. Mike, a weary door-to-door salesman, found himself at the mercy of the tempest's wrath, driving through the darkness in search of shelter. His destination was the Crossroads Motel, an oasis of rest in the vast. As he pulled into the parking lot, his headlights cut through the rain, revealing the familiar, yet foreboding facade of the motel. It was here in room 10 that the fabric of reality would soon fray, inviting an encounter that would blur the lines between the earthly and the ethereal. Room 10. Randomly assigned, welcomed him with its unnerving silence, a silence too profound, broken only by the rhythm of the relentless rain tapping against the window. No sooner had he settled into the eerie calm than a knock shattered the stillness, a knock with no face to claim it. Curiosity, tinged with an unease he couldn't name, urged him to open the door to the empty corridor. He found no one there. Just a moment later, the knock came again, louder, more insistent. This time, the darkness held a figure, a specter standing in the hallway, its presence a cold whisper against his skin. With a heart pounding in his chest, Mike faced the apparition, a ghostly manifestation of his darkest fears. In a moment of desperation, he lashed out, only to find his hand passing through the figure. The figure, undisturbed by his attempt, edged closer, its form becoming more defined in the dim light. Its eyes, hollow and endless, seemed to peer into the very depths of his soul. A chill ran down Mike's spine as the room's temperature plummeted, his breath turning to mist in the air. The specter's mouth opened wide, a silent scream that Mike felt rather than heard, a sound that resonated with his innermost fears. The walls of room 10 seemed to close in, the shadows stretching towards him, fingers of darkness eager to clutch at his heart. In a panic, Mike stumbled backward, his mind racing for an explanation, a way out, a solution. In a sudden, swift motion, the ghost raised its paw and struck towards Mike, a move so fast and filled with malice. But Mike, driven by instinct, dodged just in time, and the paw slammed hard against the door frame instead. The impact echoed through the room. After its failed attack, the ghost, seething with unresolved fury, retreated back into the shadows, leaving behind an eerie calm.
Help me. Help! Help! Help!
Hearing the distressed calls, the motel manager quickly approached room 10. Fearing for a guest's safety, he used master key to open the door, expecting the worst. He found Mike sprawled on the floor, his face pale and eyes filled with terror. The motel manager helped Mike to his feet, offering words of comfort, but found no evidence of an intruder or the supernatural force Mike described. The room showed no signs of disturbance other than Mike's own disheveled state. As dawn broke, the rising sun did little to dispel the darkness that had settled in Mike's heart. Alone with the new day's light, he found no relief, only the heavy realization that one can never escape the shadows within. He packed his belongings and left, his steps heavy with the weight of an unseen. The Crossroads Motel stood silent, a sentinel to the countless stories of those who passed through its doors. Each guest left behind echoes of their own stories and dreams, woven into the very fabric of the rooms they occupied. But none of these stories had ever pierced the veil between worlds as profoundly as Mike's had. As the dawn crept across the sky, painting it with hues of gold and amber, the motel itself seemed to hold its breath, guarding the secrets of the night with an almost sacred reverence.